this bull is getting a little long in the tooth, and now we're actually getting anecdotal evidence from our screener, and these are all your favorite names. There's Bitcoin. Hey, there's SOL. Look at where the 50% rule is on SOL. We're sitting here at $100 and the 50% level is $68. I know you guys love your SOL. I know you love it. And there we got Dan from Dan Blockmate, so he'll swear by it. And of course, Steven, he absolutely loves his SOL. But I'll tell you, this is starting to look pretty risky, folks. This is why I run this model, and it works. Something that really jumped out at me when I looked at this, you tell me, and this is why I built this years and years and years ago, because it keeps it really, really simple. Would you say, looking at this screen, this market is actually a buy, or this market is actually getting close to a sell? And just be honest here. Just remember, 1 is the absolute worst reading, and it means that if there's any technical reason to sell, you better sell. And 6 is, holy crap, if there's any technical reason to buy, you better get in there and buy. I mean, you tell me, how is this market positioned right now? Remember, 50% rule is our keep us honest level. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh, fuck me. That's a hell of a lot of 2s. And then it's not like everything is great. You go up, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. I would say 3s and 4s are kind of like a neutral reading. They're kind of like, well, they're not really overly bullish. They're not really overly bearish. Could go either way. But the fact that we have so many 2s, this is exactly opposite to last year. Do you remember basically this time last year, we had like half of this list were like 4s and 5s. Do you remember that? Does anybody remember that? Anyone? Yeah, we actually had a couple 6s on here, didn't we? So this thing is doing its job. It is absolutely spot on. And I've been warning you guys about, where this bull is getting a little long in the tooth, and now we're actually getting anecdotal evidence from our screener. And these are all your favorite names. There's Bitcoin. Hey, there's SOL. Look at where the 50% rule is on SOL. We're sitting here at $100 and the 50% level is $68. I know you guys love your SOL. I know you love it. And, there we got Dan from Dan Blockmate, so he'll swear by it. And of course, Steven, he absolutely loves his SOL. But I'll tell you, this is starting to look pretty risky, folks. This is why I run this model, and it works. It's just you have to have the professionalism to respect the fact. And this is what jumped out at me is when I loaded this up and I went crypto top 30, and look how many names here. Hunting sells. There's 15 of them. 10 of them are in the crypto space. Uh-oh, that can't be good. So this thing is worth it, the price of admission here, folks. It's just yet another value-added service that this pro dashboard provides. It's just the question is, are you actually going to respect the message when you see this? I can show you on these charts, you should probably load them up, and oh, what a surprise. Can you see? Look where the long-term moving averages are on these. Oh, what a surprise. Is this market looking risky? And the worst part about it is, but what should we expect at any given point in time? Any time it can happen, and you should expect it to happen. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's a trade, but you should always look at the price chart and go, okay, am I walking into a trap here? Or am I potentially walking into a trap here? I mean, what you actually saw happen here overnight, all of you, every single fucking one of you should have been like, well, we've been talking about this. This market, like Bitcoin, some of these altcoins, holy shit, they could fall in half easily. But this Bitcoin right now, it's got like a good 20, 25% risk baked into it here. And it could happen at any moment. As we said, if we go by the weekly commodity trend survey, this thing's been moving up for a full calendar year. So anybody in the world that says, well, follow the 1 calendar year, and in about half of that time, you should see price retrace about half of whatever that previous move was. You all know the answer to that. And if you don't, maybe get into the education program. Level 2, our beloved Murat. He does an absolutely fantastic job at teaching GAN and the mystic nature of the universe. All you got to do is just look at the numbers. There's SOL. What should we be doing if this is reading a 2? How does this cadence go? And it's right here. We should be hunting sells, not hunting buys. You use this information to help you frame what you're thinking in the marketplace. And right now, you should be thinking, I got no business stepping in on the buy side and investing in a name that is a number 2.